Hey guys, how you doing today? So today we're going to continue with loops. So in the previous tutorial we learned about the for each loop, and what the for each loop is it loops to an array and sees each value, and then it makes the value equal to the variable as the value. But what if we don't want to loop to an array? What if we just want to repeat lines of code over and over again instead of typing it out? So that's what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn the while loop. So we're going to continue with the lines of the loops. Oh my gosh. So let's get started. So what's the syntax of the while loop? Well, you guys already know the syntax of the if statement. So why don't you just create that same syntax and then just change it to while. It's that simple. So the syntax is basically while and then two parentheses and the curly braces. So we're going to compare this to an if statement because it's the same basic syntax. So over here in the if statement, we already know we put the condition here. And I spelled that totally wrong, but spelling doesn't count, I guess. So I'm not going to fix that, but I'm just going to keep it like that. So this is the condition, and if that condition is true, it will do the lines inside the curly braces in the if statement. So that's the same thing in the while loop. So if it's true, what's in here is true, it will repeat these lines. But the difference is in a while loop, you may already notice it, it has the word loop in it. So that means it will keep on looping to this till this statement in here is proven to be false. So till the condition is proven to be false. So let's say I create a variable that equals x. And now let's say I come over here and I say echo hello, okay? So, and make x equal 1. Equals 1. And up here, actually I don't need this, but so and up here I'll just make x equal 1. So over here it says x equals 1, and inside here it says if x equals 1, do the loop and echo this. And you'll notice if we debug this, it will never stop. It will like go on forever and it will never really load. It will like be unresponsive. Why is that? So it's not going to stop because it's just going to keep on saying hello and it will never load the page. Why is this? Because x equals 1, and now you could hear the fan start. So usually it's not an equal like an if statement. You have a equals a lot. It's usually a greater than or less than sign in a loop. You could put an equal because it's a condition, but not. So it's not usually done. So let me put 100. So if x is less than 100, it will echo hello. And then I want to make x plus plus. So, well, that's this. If you guys remember from the previous tutorials, plus plus is the same thing as saying x equals x plus 1 and colon. So just the most semicolon. So it's a most simpler way of saying it. Less typing. So what this will do is it will say hello 99 times. Because once it reaches 100, it's normal less than 100, it's equal to 100. So now if let's just make this a little more neat and put enter after every line and start a new line. Debug this and look at this. So it says hello 99 times. And just to prove it to you, I'll say x and then put a space, put a colon. So now debug this. You could actually see the 1, the 2, the 3, and go on and on and on till 99. Okay? So what Now, why is it doing it 99 times? Just like so many times I've been saying this, but it's really important that you get this. So, this is a while loop. So, this condition is true. So, first time it runs through the loop, x equals 1. So then it says, okay, is this condition true? Yes. Then it does this line of code. And then this line of code says x equals 2. So now it's 2. Is this condition true? Still yes. So it does this line of code again. And it keeps on going, 3, 4. And once it gets up to 99, it will, this equals 99. It's still true, so it will do this line of code. And this line goes from 99 plus 1 equals 100. So then when it goes to it another time, guess what? Is this true? No, it's not true. So then what it does, it says, okay, I don't need this anymore, so it will just not do any of this in the curly braces, and guess what it will do? Skip to the next lines of code that I have underneath it. So right now I don't have any lines underneath it, but so that's basically the while loop, the basic syntax, and the basic while. And let's say I'll show you how long it will be if I wanted it to be like if I didn't use a while loop. So I have to copy this line of code, paste it like this, paste it again, and let's make this a little neater. And then come over here, paste it, and keep on pasting it till I pasted it like 100 times. So I'm going to pause this video and paste it 100 times. Okay, so now I pasted this code 100 times. So if you scroll down, you'll see it's pasted a bunch of times. So this is like only 4 lines of code. Oh my gosh, I'm just sleepy right now. So because I'm just sleepy, I don't know why. So this is just 4 lines of code. But over here, if we 10, it starts at line 10, and it ends at line 209. So that's like so much more typing. And I've just copied and pasted, so I didn't really have to type it all out. So, would you rather type all of this, or would you just rather just type in 4 lines of code? So the while loop is pretty useful to save you a lot of typing. Basically, that's what loops are for. They save you typing, and they do it over and over again for you. So, there's a lot of stuff that uses the while loop. And since we're running out of time, I'm going to stop this video right here.